It's a part of the Tao ancient lineage where the Chinese, the Eastern medicine, the Eastern way of seeing has always been, for thousands of years, all about precaution, not about fixing the problem on the surface with drugs, but by keeping within a balance which will prevent from any disease to occur. And that is, of course, with the prana, with all the pranayama practice. And also, it is about knowing how to transform any negative emotion into a positive emotion, or else to know how to release any emotion which is stuck within you. We worked a lot with that during these days, but this is another way of recycling the negative energies into positive virtues, into positive ones. So this is a practice of emotional clearing and transformation. And the Chinese, they have always worked with the principle of working directly with the organs. So you might also have seen these last few days, I keep bringing in the organs, and because that's coming from the Tao tradition, and it is really, really important for us to connect with our organs, to create that wiring system of consciousness with our organs, because the organs are alive just as much as you are alive. But many times there's no relation. We don't speak to the liver. We don't send the liver energy for healing. We don't maybe even realize that the liver is holding emotions of anger, and that anger, every time you experience anger, for example, and you don't process that anger, it's not of the anger, so you don't process that anger remains in the liver. And bit by bit, here is where the dysfunction in the organs start from. Yeah? And it takes some years, and then at some point, you get a liver disease. And then, of course, we have no clue, and we go to the doctor, and then the doctor treats us with some pharmaceutical medicine, and it's not really healing deep in the core. And deep in the core has only been that dysfunction or disbalance of energy. Because everything starts from energy first. And then it surfaces by time in the physical body. So when you always see it in this way, it always starts from a disbalance of energy. Now this positive emotions creation cycle, this is really interesting to understand the Chinese elements and the cycle of elements. So as you know, when you look at nature, when you look at the days, when you look at the months, at the years, there's always a cycle. Yeah? There's always a cycle within a cycle, within a cycle, within a cycle. So nature, in a way, nature works in cycles. So when you look at nature, nature can already teach you the cycles, the natural cycles, the rhythms of the nature. And the same goes with our body and with our organs. There is that cycle within cycles as well. So here I would like to, just to go through this positive emotional creation cycle, where you can see the water. So water is connected with the kidneys, and water feeds wood. You see, when even nature, the rain feeds all the plants and the trees. So the water feeds the wood, and wood is related with the liver. And if there is harmony here, that cycle won't break down. So when it's in pure harmony, then the wood fuels the fire. So the liver then fuels the heart, and it fuels the small intestines when it's in harmony. So from fire, it makes earth, because fire would burn into the ashes, and the ashes return back to earth. So the earth is the spleen and the stomach and pancreas. And it's so really amazing to see the connection between our organs and how important to remain in harmony, in the cycle of life, in the positive cycle. And then from the earth produces metal, and the metal is connected with your lungs, with your skin, with your large intestines. And then the metal carries water. So the metal carries water, and that is like feeding back into the kidneys. And this is when you're learning how to harmonize, how to transmute and transform any negative emotions. When we are holding any negative emotions, you are destructing the positive cycle, and it reverses completely. You can do some tapping that helps to awaken the prana, and also to start releasing the heaviness, the heavy emotions from our organs. And also we can do meditation as well, where you close your eyes and you do some like pranayama, and then you guide that light into your organs in this positive cycle. You're strengthening with prana, you're strengthening with awareness, because awareness is already light, and light shines up wherever it's dark, and wherever it's dark could be those heavy negative energies. So you're always enlightening your organs as well.